Fires along I-5 snarled traffic for hours, and firefighters are still working to contain one of the fires near Albany.
You can see the embers, and they travel quite far, and with the dry ground, it's quick to ignite.
46 trucks and 11 departments have added manpower to try to get the fire under control. We have live team coverage tonight on the damage and how weather conditions are making things tough on firefighters.
First, fair, accurate. KVAL News starts right now.
Good evening, I'm Denae D'Arcy. David has the night off. First at 11, it's still a nightmare along Interstate 5 tonight, with motorists stuck in traffic for hours while firefighters fight flames along the highway. The first fire began near Coburg, with others all along the way north to Jefferson. That's between Albany and Salem. The fires have spread across nearly 50 miles of interstate and are now 50% contained. KVAL's Alyssa Harrington was on scene today covering the blaze and witnessed heavy smoke and stranded drivers.
Well, that's right, Denae. Some people were stuck and nobody has been hurt.
And Alyssa, it seems like this fire popped up in so many places it was hard for crews to get a handle on it.
Well, that's right, Denae, but they did a pretty good job. All of those smaller fires have been contained. They're not sure what caused them, but think maybe a car with electrical problems could have spit sparks to the side of the freeway.
And back to the traffic messes, we've had viewers calling in all day about the backup. How bad was it out there?
Well, to give you an idea, we sent our photographer to cover another fire about 10 miles away. This was around 4 o'clock. She was still stuck in traffic on I-5 at 8 o'clock tonight. Back to you.
Well, here's a look at the hay truck Alyssa mentioned again. Here it is when it was on fire and crews were not able to quite get to it. But here's a look again. This is the charred out remains photographed by a motorist a few hours later. Oregon Department of Transportation officials ask you to use a route other than Interstate 5 tonight and in the morning. Well, the weather sure hasn't helped the fire situation. It's been dry and hot, but crews say the wind is finally dying down out there. Meteorologist Tim Chewy's in the Weather Center with the latest fire forecast. And Tim, it was windy.
Yeah, they're coming up in just a bit. Back to you, Denae.
Thank you. And this hot weather means field burning continues this week in the Willamette Valley. Here's some of the video we shot near Creswell yesterday. This big plume of smoke had added a layer of haze, and people with respiratory problems again today need to be careful. Last night, we asked you whether you thought field burning should be banned in Oregon. Well, several viewers sent in their opinions. Carl says, quote, "I believe it should be allowed, and I'm sure farmers are trying the best they can to keep pollution to a minimum. This is farmland and a big tax help for our counties." Rick says, quote, "When a law is passed to make it illegal to burn, farmers will discover a way to rid the fields of the pests they now burn to eliminate." KVAL News will continue to follow the field burning update. And now to some shocking news out of Arkansas. A man walked into the Democratic Party offices in Little Rock and shot to death the state party chairman. Police later shot and killed the suspect after a 30-mile chase. Moments after the shooting, a nearby worker says the man said he was upset about losing his job. Tomorrow, search and rescue crews in Douglas County will resume the search for a missing Cottage Grove man. 45-year-old Fred Carnahan was last seen heading to Winston in his white Toyota pickup. This is what he looks like. The truck was found in Glide near the Swiftwater Bridge. Family members report Carnahan was involved in an altercation before he went missing about a week ago. If you have information, please call police. As KVAL News first reported on Monday, a new ordinance in downtown Eugene will allow police to ban certain criminals from the area. Well, tonight, some people are outraged about this. KVAL's Molly Blansett has their story. Under the city ordinance, if someone is banned from the section of downtown, they can appeal and schedule a hearing to tell their side of the story. A new $200 million basketball arena for the University of Oregon has another green light. The Eugene City Council is giving the U of O permission to take over a portion of Villiard Alley and part of East 13th Avenue. University officials say they need the streets to get the property along Franklin ready for building. U of O President Dave Frohnmeyer says they still hope to break ground on the arena this fall. Eugene police say a medical condition likely caused a traffic crash that killed a man late today. It happened near the Chambers overpass on River Road when the car suddenly left the road and slammed into a tree. 82-year-old Charles Hayes was taken to a local hospital where he later died. Recent serious and even deadly accidents between bicycles and cars in Oregon is prompting a new idea. Eugene and Portland are now conducting campaigns aimed at cutting crashes. The effort is called Eye to Eye. A lot is riding on it. The project includes signs, flyers, and bike safety rides to practice safely getting through busy crossings. That bumpy, bouncy feeling on Eugene streets filled with potholes could soon get better. An expanded pothole repair program has just hit the streets. This 2-block section of Arcadia Drive near Harlow is the first street to get an overlay paid for by the expanded program. And the effort will involve a beefed-up pothole patrol and pavement overlays on some of the most pothole-riddled streets around town.
We're really trying to find the good balance between repairing things that can be repaired and still continue to function well versus having to do more extensive repairs on transportation systems.
A 3-person crew will be dedicated exclusively to citywide pothole repairs. On the list for repairs include Bethel Drive, Central and Spring Boulevards, Buck Street, and Bond Lane. To more driving problems now, drivers along Upper Klamath Lake are forced to carry rolls of paper towels and bottles of cleaner. That's to deal with the grunge on their windshields after they drive through road-level clouds of tiny insects known as midges. Drivers in the area are dealing with swarms of California tortoiseshell butterflies as well. Yesterday, we told you about the average cost for a family of 4 at the Lane County Fair. With food and entertainment, the cost can reach $120. Well, you know, if you take the whole family, the prices can add up, but you can save some money. Tomorrow, you can buy a $22 ride bracelet for unlimited rides until 5 o'clock. You'll also get $3 in game tickets and $1 off food items. Friday is Buy Mart Day. Show your card and get in free before noon, or get a $2 off coupon before 6 at any Lane County Buy Mart store. Sunday, adults get in for $5 and 4 kids for free with a Register Guard coupon. For 4 kids and 2 adults, you can save $28 off regular admission with Sunday's coupon. That's saving you money. And if you have any tips or ideas, email me at ddarcy@kval.com. We might use your comments in our newscasts.